Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is Rosie Rosette. Who is it? It is me. It is I. It is she. Rosie Rosette 2020 pal. So I just wanted to touch upon Jaguar Wright. Jag Wright. I'll just say it like that, Jag Wright. Um, there's just this whole thing about how all of the bloggers are being so hypocritical about her, about displaying people's business. And I'm just like, I don't get it. Like, I think I briefly listened to Funky Dineva, everybody knows I love Funky Dineva. But he was like, why are you telling people's business? Isn't that what you do? Isn't that what most of these celebrity bloggers or vloggers or influencers or YouTube personalities, isn't that what you do? Like, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, so Funky Dineva and Tasha K, they're good friends, right? Funky Dineva and Tasha K, they're good friends. Armand Wiggins, they're all in that same scope. But Storm, even though Storm is connected to um, Tasha K, he's not really on that realm. There's so many vloggers. I think, okay, Tasha K had something to say negatively. Funky Dineva had something negative to say about Jaguar. Toxic Diamond. Now, these people that I look at and that I like, but I'm just saying, these are the people that had something negative to say about Jaguar Wright. Um, what is this new lady? Nosy Hose or something like that? She had something. I don't know if Michelle ATLN. I don't really think so. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think T.S. Madison. I'm just thinking about all of the people that I know NCTV, Nook TV. He didn't have nothing negative to say. He just displayed what Jaguar said about what she said about Armand Wiggins. I just don't understand, like, okay, well, let's just go back to Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva, it's not like you. I mean, how is the woman crazy? How does displaying other people's business about what she's seen or she's heard or she's witnessed? How does that make you crazy? That doesn't make you crazy. That just, if anything, it may make you messy, but it doesn't make you crazy. And the fact that she's been raped, what does that have to do with anything? Okay, what does that have to do? If someone was raped 10 or 20 years ago, what does that have to do with the fact that this is actually, or has actually, or will actually happen in Hollywood, in this industry? What Jaguar White is supposed to do, or she's trying to do, is to stop it. It's to stop the rapes. It's to stop the, molesting of young people, whatever. What is so crazy about that? And allegedly, if Clive Davis is the one who started it, or is the creator, or is the deviant one, then what's wrong with telling the truth? See, that's what I don't get. When you talk too much, they want to put that crazy button on you. Oh, he's crazy, or she's crazy, or they're bipolar, or they're, psychotic, or whatever. But when you do it, it's okay. See, when you make money off of talking about celebrities and, kikiing and delivering the tea, it's all good because you are making money and you're getting clicks and views. But oh, don't let an insider. Oh, and please don't let her be dark with short natural hair with no makeup, who is very confident in who she is. Oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's ugly. Oh, she's black. Oh, she's nappy headed, bald headed, or whatever. What does that have to do with the truth? What does that have to do with the tea in China? If it happened in the industry, it needs to be known. Why does it need to be known? It needs to be known so that the next generation doesn't have to go through it. It needs to be known if Puffy allegedly, had someone, go down on him for a contract. We've all heard of the bedroom, the couch, the Hollywood couch. I've heard of it. I've heard of I have a couple of cousins in the industry, and I've heard stories. I've heard stories about how allegedly Jamie Foxx's parties used to be. I've heard. I've heard of all of that. I've heard of that. It happens. That's just like saying, oh, there's never been, a priest that molested a child in the Catholic Church. So since I'm talking about it, I'm crazy. No. See, the fact that that happened is wrong. All right? The fact that I'm talking about it, it doesn't make me crazy. Just like it doesn't make Juguar crazy about what happened. Now, has she gotten it all, right? Has she, every date, every actual incident or event, is she on point? Are you? Are you exact about everything that you say 10, 20, 30 years ago? And if she did get raped 10 times or 20 times or whatever, that's a traumatic experience. So that's going to trigger some things. Just like what triggers you, Funky Dineva, about, whatever. Your father, or your mother, or your sisters, or your grandmother, whatever. We all have triggers. Those triggers don't make us crazy. It makes us react. It makes us react sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes horrific. Some people trigger and they kill people. Some people get triggered and, they have sex. Some people get triggered and they dance. Some people get triggered and they sing. Some people get triggered and they shop. Some people get triggered and they eat. There's all types of triggers. But that does not necessarily mean that Juguar is crazy. And for you to allude to the fact that she's crazy, that makes me think twice about you. Now, granted, I do love you, whatever. You used to bring me happiness. But I was just a little pissed off at your commentary regarding Juguar Wright. Now, I'm not saying that Juguar Wright is, the most innocent or whatever. I'm not saying that. But what I can appreciate is anyone who can go out on the limb for the truth so that people, like I said, the next generation will know, okay, this is what I need to look for, this, for the managers, whatever, because it's still happening. Oh, it's still happening. Oh, yes, it's still happening. I'm sure women are there's no more concerts or whatever, but, there's still someone on the bus who's getting ran through. There's still someone who has to sleep on the Hollywood couch to get a certain part. It's happening. There's still someone sleeping with someone who's promising them, a song or whatever, a rap or whatever. It's still happening. But for you, Funky Dineva, to play that, oh, she's crazy, I don't get down with that. I don't. And you're being very hypocritical about, exploiting the fact that she is telling people's business. You do the same thing. You tell people's business. You got to pass. But was it you or was it your gang or your crew who got on Michelle's back because she exploited you because you fucked up her house? Like, how did you fuck up somebody's house and then get mad at them for suing you and showing what you did? That wasn't on Michelle. That was on you. You don't get that. You don't get that. And I don't care how many, followers, or subscribers, or views, or money, or whatever. If you do something wrong, you got to be accountable for it and own up to it. I hate when people do some shit and then they get mad at someone else because they called them out on the shit that they did. Can't do that. Can't do that. You honestly cannot do that. You can't call someone out because they told the truth. Now, if you didn't, mess up Michelle's house, then that's one thing. But you did. She has proof. She has proof. Okay? She has proof. So, okay, so that's, what is that? Funky Dineva. And then Toxic Diamond. What did she say? I think she said something. And I like Toxic. I like her big old boobs and, her hair. You did copy off of my wig. But anyway. I just don't get, basically this was for Funky Dineva. I mean, I had some words for Tasha K, and I don't know what the fuck was going on with her. I don't know who paid her allegedly. I don't know, what rug she was trying to get under. I just don't understand how these people who talk about people day in, day out, like Tasha has this big, beautiful house. I saw, in the video, it's like, you can tell it's tall because it echoes. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no echo in here. It ain't no echo. Anyway, they make a lot of money. And it's like, oh, you can't do it, but I can. You're crazy for telling people's business, but I can do it all day long and I can make a lot of money. But don't you do it. No. You don't do it because you're crazy and you lie. Really? Really, Tasha? TK. So she can't tell people's business, but you can. She can't lie, but you can. How many lawsuits do you have, Tasha? Allegedly? How many? How many lies did you tell about Cardi B? Huh? No, okay. Let's go down the list of who Tasha exposed. Cardi B. We still don't know if that was a liar now, whatever. I don't know if that was entertainment or whatever. R. Kelly, who's in jail now. Okay. Steve Harvey, who's no longer working, right? And don't get me wrong, I like Tasha K, but I'm just, if we're going to put out the facts, let's put out the facts. Wendy Williams and her man, who are divorced now, all right? Let's see. Will Smith, and Jada Pinkett, who, created the word entanglement. They didn't create it, but because of them. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But no, Tasha, you can do that. You can lie. You can exploit. You can be molested. You can, do this and that. And it's okay when you do it. But when someone else does it, they're psychotic and crazy. Well, you know what they say, if you point one finger, you got 3 or 4. You got 3 coming back at you. Or what is it for? So, if Juguar Wright is psycho and a liar, then what are you? What are you? You are a hypocrite. And you got to watch people who do shit like you did. Because if you can put a black woman down when she's low, but she's trying to exploit or, to uncover such evils in the industry that's affecting us, blacks. And then you try and cover the truths with some old BS. People, you just can't do that, Tasha. You're wrong. You are so wrong for that. And then, okay, so what? So you lost 8,000. You lost 8,000 people, subscribers. Okay. You can get them back. They'll come back. But it's your integrity that I'm worried about. It's your integrity. See, I don't have a lot. I don't. I'm poor. I'm broke. But I have integrity. Oh, please believe me when I tell you that I'm connected and I know people. But I'm not willing to sell my soul. I'm not willing to sell my soul to be up. Nah, no, no, no. Well, not right now, not today, not today. Maybe maybe soon, maybe one day of my life, maybe, but not today. I don't mind being broke if I'm at peace with myself. See, I'm not going for material things. I'm not. I've been there. I've done that. You have to live with yourself. You have to live mentally with yourself. And whoever is paying you or whomever you're trying to get close to for whatever reason, listen, bruh, sis, you're going, that segment with Jaguar, you're going to have to wait a long time to live that one down because that was just, oh my God, so many people, 8,000 people were pissed off at you. 8,000. Now, listen, I've had some people pissed off at me. Please believe me. I know I can piss off. Woo, and I don't care. Okay? If I know I'm right in what I did, but you never even said sorry to Jaguar. And still Jaguar has not kicked your ass, mentally or physically. No, that would be a good fight, allegedly. You and Jaguar. Ooh. Yeah. But see, I'm not with all this black on black violence. No, 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 no. I'm not going to say I never, but I rarely, commentate off of stuff like that. I don't. I don't. No, I don't. Mm-mm. No, I don't. I rarely do that. I rarely commentate on black messiness. Although I look at it, um, and it's entertaining to a point, like gossiping, like hearing the tea on people. But that reading and giving the tea and all that, no. My channel is about beauty. It's about COVID. You know, some things about Wendy Williams and everything, but all that back and forth and oh, I'm gonna read you and I'm gonna read you, and if you don't like it, we can pull up. Don't get me wrong. I have said it, and I will say it, and I say it, but I'm not. I'm not. Maybe because I'm old. Maybe because I'm old. I'm too old to be, trying to fight or trying to bring people down. That's not what I'm trying to do. And Tasha, I know you make a lot of money on delivering the tea, and like I said, I like it, but you get to the point where you gotta back up. You gotta, not all money is good money. And you thought that you were gonna get a million views from that interview trying to keep up with Storm. Was it worth the demise of 8,000, even though you got 800,000, and I don't even have 1,000. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not tripping. I don't even have 1,000. But the fact that, I don't know, it really displayed a portion of your character that's just not worthy. It's not. It's not worthy. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on. But back to Jack. Now, her and Armand. And she's saying that Armand is jealous of Storm. Jack, stay out of that. Stay out of that. That's between Armand and Storm. That has nothing to do with you. However Storm feels about Armand and Armand feels about Storm, that has absolutely nothing to do with you, Jack. You got enough issues, enough people after you, enough people trying to do whatever to you to be worrying about Armand and Storm. But what I find interesting is that Tasha said that you wanted her to interview you. But you're saying that Tasha went through Storm to interview you. It's like, well, why? What? Why is there a lie there? Who wanted to interview Hugh? Who? And what's the lie for? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just a mystery to you, me. But no, that it just Funky Dineva really got on my nerves when he was trying to, you know, talk about Jag's mental situation. And I was like, ooh, if that's not calling the kettle black. Because Funky Dineva does have some vices. I'll leave it like that. You know, just vices. And we all do. We all do. We all do. Okay? We all do. Lord knows, I've had a day. I've had a day. Okay? I gotta go file some papers in the morning. But that's neither here nor there. So, you got brothers and sisters. Y'all need to get it. Nieces and nephews, whatever you guys want. Get it together. Get it together. Not all money, not all clicks and views are worth it. Worth it, especially if you raggedy in your back room, in your back, just you're raggedy. Stop it. Can y'all leave Jag alone? No, she's not crazy. She is spilling the tea, but that's her choice. That was her experience. And just like you can display and talk about your experience with or without these celebrities, she can too. I just don't understand. Where do people get on their high horses to talk shit about people who are doing the exact same they are doing? I don't help me understand people, because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. And I hate motherfuckers like that. I do. I absolutely hate people who think their shit doesn't stink but want to talk about the next person for doing the same thing that they're doing. It's okay when they do it, but when someone else starts to do it, oh, well, you're this and you're that. Fuck you.